What I'm going to talk about now is the importance of time management. Time is the most important resource you have. You can lose money and earn it back, okay? You can lose opportunities and find new ones. Time, however, the very famous saying, wait for nobody. You're never going to get the time wasted back. You're never going to get the last 2 years of your life back. And so time management isn't just important. It's quite literally the foundation for a meaningful life when you can just manage your time effectively. The first thing you need to understand, right, for you to understand the importance of time is think to yourself, time is your life in disguise. When you waste time, you're not just wasting minutes. Scrap that thought. You're wasting pieces of your life. Every hour that you have spent aimlessly scrolling, doing something you're not supposed to do, just doing something that you quite literally don't need and that you know is a waste of your time, is an hour you're not gonna get back. Sounds dark, but people will say, oh yeah, I'll do it later. How are you sure later is gonna come? How are you sure? Like, later is not guaranteed. I know it sounds dark, okay? I'm not trying to be a negative person here, but later is not guaranteed. And so managing your time is managing your existence. I'm a Christian, and even my Bible says, teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. If I wanted to, at the end of the day, think, have I managed my time effectively? I'll think, if today was my last day on earth, God forbid. But if that was the case, would I be proud of how I have used my time? The second is poor time management leads to regret and stress. I hate stress. I hate being stressed, but because I'm an A-level student, stress is just a part of my life at this point. But what I'm trying to say is more stress comes from rushing because of poor time use. How do we even think about this? Think about this, like last minute cramming, it was caused by procrastination. Feeling overwhelmed, you didn't prioritize. Regretting missed opportunities, you didn't use your time wisely. Brutal but true. The thing is, which is sort of painful, if you don't control your time, something or someone else will. Okay, the next thing you have to realize, the third reason, is every yes to one thing is a no to another. Time is basically a trade-off. I need you to think of it as a trade-off. So if you say yes to 4 hours of Netflix binge watching, you're saying no to some sort of self-care, personal growth. Now, I'm not saying don't watch TV. Please watch TV, but don't watch TV too much. Don't spend half your day watching TV. For what reason? In the same way, if you say yes to distractions, you're saying no to progress. Okay. If there's one thing that I've realized from all the podcasts that I listen to, it's that highly successful people don't have more 24 hours. They have the exact same 24 hours as you. They just say no more often. Time is a currency. Spend it where it matters. You should be able to account for your time the same way you are able to account for your money. You can say that, oh yeah, that £6.50 I spent in Aldi. You should be able to account for 6.5 minutes, 6 hours and 15 minutes of your day. You should be able to account for that. The next point is, what you do not realize is that your future is being created right now. Right this moment. Majority of people make the mistake of thinking that success happens in the future. The thing is, it actually happens in daily habits. If you manage your time poorly today, do not expect a very successful tomorrow. It's the way it is. Do not come for me. The small choices that you make right now are the ones that are going to help you shape your future. If you want a different life, start managing your time well, start managing your time effectively, and start managing your time differently. The fifth reason is that poor time use wastes your potential. Did I say potential? Was that posh? I meant poor time use wastes your potential. Yes, I think that's right. God gave you talents. God gave you gifts. God gave you ideas. But without time management, they remain undeveloped. Can you realize how many books are unwritten? I know there are a lot of books in the world, but how many books are unwritten because somebody didn't have time? How many dreams die because of distractions? You know, when I was in Nigeria, there's an illustration that people around me use, that the richest place on earth is the graveyard, because there's just so many unused glory, unused ideas, unused gifts, unused talents there. Your calling requires time management. Your potential will not grow if your time is misused, guys. Okay, guys, I'm smiling. What else? The last but not the least is, when you control time, I'm recording. What's up? Yeah, Mom, I'm trying to record. That's why. Sorry. I'm trying to record. Okay, the secret of people who succeed is that they don't find time. They make time. Schedule what matters Cut out what doesn't. Be intentional with every hour. Time is like money. If you do not budget it, it disappears. All right? Again, even my Bible says there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. So my final thought for you guys is that you don't have unlimited time, but you do have enough time to do what matters. Use it well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again shortly.